Tonight, a report on why a group wants a study done on the traffic impact of a future Winco, and a fire leaves several dogs dead near Moses Lake. What's happening in sports, Bob?
The Running Vikes finished runner-up at the Skagit Valley Tournament, and Moses Lake Boys Soccer adds one to its coaching staff. Here's a quick glance at our Weather Center forecast.
I'm meteorologist Mike Sines. We have a winter weather advisory in effect for our region. How much snow could we get once this event is all said and done? I'll let you know coming up in weather.
I'm Amber Jenks, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
The Moses Lake Planning Commission is holding a special meeting on Thursday to discuss an appeal of concerning potential traffic impacts at the future location of Winco. Reporter Joe Utter has the details.
Traffic around a future Winco in Moses Lake has drawn an appeal from a group of concerned people. A group of residents refiled an appeal of the city's mitigated determination of non-significance of the company's plan for the property. The group, called A Stronger Moses Lake, is headed by Donna Anderson. She is one of the people who initially raised concerns about traffic impacts. Anderson said she is not opposed to Winco Foods coming to the city, but she wanted the city to address potential traffic problems for Stratford Road and Central Drive. The group's attorney is Michael Whipple, and he is asking for the city to complete a study to predict potential traffic problems. Whipple stated the city's comprehensive plan states the Stratford and Valley Roads intersection is at the lowest grade for traffic conditions. Senior planner Ann Henning stated the city determined the existing street infrastructure is adequate for the additional traffic. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
A fire destroyed a camper trailer being used as a permanent home about 7 miles north of Warden. Grant County Fire District 4 spoke to iFIBER 1 News on Monday and said they responded on Saturday night to a fully engulfed camper trailer in the 800 block of Road U Southeast. A 58-year-old man was inside the trailer and got out safely. The trailer was destroyed. Firefighters were able to protect 2 nearby trailers. One vehicle had minor damage. The fire appeared to start on a cook stove. A fire on Monday night near Moses Lake destroyed a home and left a number of dogs dead. Reporter Joe Utter has the details.
Several dogs died after a dog shelter and house caught fire Monday evening near Moses Lake. Firefighters responded to Road H Northeast, about 10 miles north of Moses Lake, after a manufactured home caught fire. According to Grant County Fire District 5, nobody was inside the home when the fire started, but the home is... According to Grant County Fire District 5, nobody was inside the home when the fire started, and the home is likely a total loss. The fire appears to have started from a heat lamp left on inside a homemade dog shelter built next to the home. Firefighters say multiple dogs died in the fire. About 25 firefighters responded and were on scene for several hours. They were able to salvage many of the family's personal items from the home. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
A man allegedly threatened to kill a police officer after he was arrested for reportedly strangling a woman on Thanksgiving. Reyes de la Cruz, a 41-year-old Moses Lake man, was at a bar with a 35-year-old woman who lives with him, where de la Cruz allegedly tried to fight a family member. According to Moses Lake police on Monday, the suspect and woman left and went home. De la Cruz allegedly threatened to kill the woman before shoving her to the floor and strangling her. Police were trying to get a search warrant for the apartment when de la Cruz came out of the home and was arrested. He allegedly threatened to kill a Moses Lake police officer on the way to jail. The victim was taken to Samaritan Hospital for a possible concussion. De la Cruz was arrested for assault in the 2nd degree, resisting arrest, and felony harassment. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be back right after this.
When the cold rolls in, it's time to turn on the heater and cozy up with a book. But turning up the heat can mean higher electric bills. And for some families in tough times, that could mean choosing between a warm meal or a warm house. For decades, people like you have extended a hand to help local families in need pay those winter electric bills. Share the warmth this winter to help keep your neighbor warm by giving a little when you pay your Grant PUD bill.
This weather segment is brought to you by Barry Motors, one great place to buy and service a car. I'm meteorologist Mike Sines with a look at your weather headlines. We are going to see a very interesting weather pattern this evening. Hazardous weather is going to be expected, snow in our region, and we will see a break from this hazardous weather. I'll let you know more about that coming up in our extended outlook. Taking a look at our almanac first here in Ephrata, we reached a low this morning of 22, nothing in the way of precip, and this is the same weather conditions that were observed in Moses Lake. Taking a look at our temperatures, our futurecast model accumulates here. We are going to see Wednesday, 12:30, already Ephrata, 15 degrees, Yakima, 20. Then by the time we roll around in the afternoon time frame, temperatures still right around the 20s, 23 degrees in Ephrata, and 26 in Yakima, 49 in Seattle, just a tad bit warmer. By the time we get into Thursday morning, temperatures are going to rebound slightly, 24 in Ephrata, and then 29 to start the day in the Yakima area. As we take a look at our futurecast model here, though, this is where we are going to see a cold air mass make its way in towards our region and also winter precipitation. Futurecast model already right around 10 o'clock as we make our way into 10. Scattered showers and snow showers as well as mixed precipitation possible in that region. As I advance this into 3 o'clock, pay attention here just south of the state, and this is where we are going to see mixed precipitation in the way of sleet and also mixed snow. Snow possible already 3 o'clock in Ephrata, 3 o'clock in the morning. This will be in the overnight hours that we will see the snow start to accumulate. This will then move on out by the time the morning kicks around. Few light showers still possible in towards the Ephrata area, and then this will make its way on out of the state by the noon hour, and we will remain mostly cloudy skies. Thursday, we can already see moisture is going to start building back in to the region. Now, the National Weather Service has issued a winter weather advisory. This is until tomorrow, 7 a.m. All this area here shaded in blue. This does include Ephrata as well as Moses Lake. And this purple area here, it's actually right down there south of you, is the ice storm warning. This is east of Vancouver. This is going to be in effect until tomorrow, 6 p.m., where they are expecting ½ an inch of rain. The National Weather Service has advised to take extreme precautions when driving. Snow totals, though, you can see this is going to be a relatively weak event as far as snow goes. This is going to be more of a hazardous driving condition. As we take a look at our extended outlook, calling for snow tomorrow and then possible ice maybe into Wednesday and Thursday. I'll keep a very close eye on that for travel plans. And then Saturday, Sunday, we are going to see another system make its way in here as moisture returns. Friday, we do get a slight break from the snow and winter precip with partly cloudy skies. Second system, though, is on its way in Saturday and Sunday. Take cautions driving. Sports next.
To save some energy, I've used Einstein's mass energy equivalents to design the haptic suits you see in front of you. They will maintain our core body temperature while we completely turn off our heat and air conditioning. With the money we save on our Grant PUD bill, I'll be expecting that trip to Disneyland this year.
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
The new flamethrower cheeseburger now with a $5 lunch. I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Gary, do you remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
Comes with a Sunday now. I can handle it.
You know your body, Gary.
Go Flamethrower. Now the DQ $5 lunch comes with the new jalapeno bacon flamethrower cheeseburger, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. This is fan food, not fast food.
The Moses Lake boys soccer team has a new skipper at the helm. Ryan Allred is the newest addition to the Chiefs coaching staff. Allred takes the reins from outgoing head coach Bill Bertram, who has overseen the program the past decade. Bertram decided to hang up his cleats and spend more time with family. Allred has been instrumental in starting the Columbia Basin United Soccer Club and the Endeavor Soccer Academy. He's also been an assistant coach for the Lady Chiefs soccer team. Athletic Director Lauren Sandhoff said the school is ecstatic about the hire and thinks Allred will be a good fit for the program. The Manta Ray's initial Thanks Swimming Open meet at the Moses Lake High School pool was a big success. 7 teams from around the region participated in the event. The Rays finishing 3rd overall. Coach Steve Washburn said the meet proved to be one of the most successful performances in Manta Ray Aquatics history. The team had 123 top 8 finishes, with 13 swimmers placing first in individual swims. Zachary Washburn led the boys team with 6 first-place swims. On the girls' side, it was Cora Dana earning 4 first-place finishes. The Manta Rays donated portions of the proceeds from the meet to the Boys and Girls Club. Manta Ray Aquatics also received food donations during the meet that will be passed along to the Moses Lake Food Bank. Well, the Big Bend Running Vikes finished runner-up at the Skagit Valley Turkey Tournament. The Running Vikes opened play with a 99-89 overtime victory against Tacoma. Big Bend beat Peninsula 79-68 in Game 2, and that set up a showdown with host Skagit Valley for the first-place trophy. The Running Vikes and Cardinals were dead even after the first half at 46 all. A back-and-forth second half went to the wire, but Skagit Valley pulled out the victory 93-90. The Cardinals took advantage of 14 points off turnovers and 32 bench points. Riker Pierce was the leading scorer for Big Bend with 23 points and 8 rebounds. Moga Ledoux finished with a double-double, recording 22 points and 11 rebounds. Pierce led all scorers for Big Bend over the 2-day tournament, totaling 58 points, averaging 19.3 per game. The Running Vikes are eastbound on I-90 Friday for the Spokane tournament. A University of Washington point guard, Andrew Andrews, has won Pac-12 Player of the Week. The senior set the points and scoring average records at the Battle for Atlantis in the Bahamas. Andrews totaled 71 points in the tournament, averaging 23.7 points per game, leading the Huskies to a 7th place finish. The Florida General also averaged 10 rebounds a game in the tournament, including a 30-point, 13-rebound performance in the UW's win over Charlotte. Andrews is shooting 40% from the field this season, including 35% from three-point range. The Dogs are back on the hardwood at Heck Ed Pavilion Sunday when they match up with the Cal State Fullerton Titans. We'll be back after this short break.
You don't have to drive to Seattle for exceptional cancer care. Confluence Health's cancer program delivers world-class care close to home. We have a highly experienced oncology team in a state-of-the-art facility, and we're a member of the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, which gives our patients access to world-renowned therapies developed at Fred Hutchinson, the University of Washington Medicine, and Seattle Children's. Together with the SCCA, we're delivering world-class cancer care close to home.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Our spotlight story tonight is about how the iFIBER Food Bank is helping hundreds of people during the holiday season and how people can help.
iFIBER Food Bank's season of giving is right around the corner. Between 10 a.m. and noon, December 19th, the food bank distributes holiday food baskets for needy families and gifts for the kids at iFIBER Recreation Center. Food bank manager Mike Donovan said it's an annual tradition that goes back many years.
If in fact you want one of those Christmas baskets, like I said, call this number here.
Food Bank's phone number is 509-754-5772. iFIBER Food Bank gave donated gifts to 242 children last year. Gift cards are popular to buy food at local restaurants.
We plan on 250 Christmas baskets with toys, and last year we had a little over 216, so we're a little bit short, which is fine. It doesn't bother us to be short. We'd rather be short than long in that regard, but we purchased for approximately 250.
Donovan put out a call for more turkey donations for the holiday food baskets, and he's confident they will arrive in time.
If anybody out there would like to donate a turkey, we'd sure like to have them. We need 250. We got about 50 or 60, I guess, in the freezer.
Donovan describes the iFIBER community as generous, with more than 150 food bank volunteers and a number of organizations helping raise money to buy food.
We get gifts from everywhere. Mostly, you know, churches donate toys, and the high school is amazing. Those kids raise about $4,000 or $5,000 a year. They bring in cash money, and then they go up and so many of them every night go up to Walmart or someplace and spend it and buy toys for age-appropriate age groups.
The food bank operates year-round.
Since '07, it was always flat, and in '07 we went like this, and we kind of maintained that level now, and we feed approximately 1,500 to 2,000 people a month. We served 19,376 people last year out of this facility, and we gave them 169 tons of food. Now, 169 tons of food is a lot of food. The average going out of here with each family member is around 15 to 18 pounds per family member, 50 to 60 pounds per family.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We'll be right back after this.
We are real students, and this really is our college.
My dream will change the outcome of my life.
My college is allowing me to achieve my dream.
My dream is to be a pilot.
My dream is to be a nurse.
Only you can determine your dream. Big Bend will help you get there.
What's your dream?
Experience speed like never before when you connect to Grant PUD's high-speed network. Visit grantpud.org to learn more.
Welcome back. The iFIBER Chamber of Commerce is looking for volunteers to help with Miracle on Main Street. Chamber officials are holding a meeting on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. at the iFIBER Recreation Center. The 2015 Miracle on Main Street is scheduled for December 12th and includes music, crafts, lighted parade, baking competition, photos with Santa Claus, the Jingle Bell Fun Run, and more. Volunteers are needed to help plan, coordinate, and staff the event. For more information, contact the iFIBER Chamber of Commerce at 509-754-4656. 2 people were injured in a crash on Interstate 90 about 4 miles east of George. A 15-year-old Moses Lake boy was driving a 2007 Mazda pickup truck east on I-90 late Sunday night when he reportedly lost control and drove off the road. According to the Washington State Patrol, the truck rolled, collided with a fence, and came to rest on the passenger side on South Frontage Road. The boy and his passenger, Joseph Cassiano, a 43-year-old Moses Lake man, were taken to Quincy Valley Medical Center for their injuries. The State Patrol reported driver inexperience caused the crash. No ticket was issued to the boy. A Moses Lake resident is accused of attacking a woman and stealing a purse, cosmetics, and a wallet. Prosecutors charged Camilla Keller, a 22-year-old woman in Grant County Superior Court, with robbery, assault in the 4th degree, obstructing a law enforcement officer, and disorderly conduct. The victim was leaving a Longview Street home when Keller allegedly ran up to her and began accusing her of taking Keller's stuff. According to Moses Lake Police, the defendant allegedly began trying to take the other woman's purse. She reportedly hit the victim in the stomach and ribs until the victim let go of the purse. A witness allegedly saw the attack and identified Keller. She reportedly took cosmetics, jewelry, and a wallet from the purse, and police allegedly found the items in a bag she was carrying when she was arrested. Keller reportedly denied owning the bag, but told police she owned most of what they contained. In Northwest news, a group of people saved an elderly man who accidentally drove onto some train tracks in Auburn, Washington. Colemo's Steve McCarran spoke to the man about what happened.
76-year-old Gary is smiling tonight, thankful to be up and walking around, just thankful to be alive.
And it was a hell of a bad scratch from my wristwatch.
Amazingly, that's the only injury he suffered Friday night after accidentally driving his car onto some train tracks in Auburn.
Yeah, I was trying to get to Auburn.
You're in Auburn. You made it.
Dazed and confused, cell phone video captured the moment several Good Samaritans got him out and dragged him to this spot nearby, just seconds before impact.
It could have been a hell of a lot messier. I could have been probably in that car, probably crushed by that train.
I'm just grateful he's okay.
Gary's wife says he was on his way to pick her up from a bingo hall near Muckleshoot Casino, but got disoriented along the way. He suffered a stroke about 10 years ago.
We're always worried about him. And I think the stroke has made things worse where his thinking's not right. He should not have been driving.
She chokes up every time she thinks about the what if. What if one of the Good Samaritans hadn't gone outside to warm up his car and seen Gary stuck on the tracks? What if he and his friends hadn't stepped in to help?
You don't know how grateful I am. I mean, the car meant nothing to me. I mean, it's him I was worried about.
Thankfully, he's still here. And it's all because 4 people did what they thought anyone else should do in that situation, the right thing.
You know, I thank my up and down for them people coming to my rescue.
Steve McCarran, Como News.
That's going to do it here for us at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.